All this work that we're doing, brothers, for this ministry, eventually is going to pay off. You better believe it, man. It's going to pay off like you'll never believe, okay? And by the way, we're the highest value male on this planet. The men of the Lord, the men of this truth, the hopeful elect of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, the highest value male there is.
All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Kakodash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS, whom rule well, teach well, being great examples to his younger brothers. And peace and blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect out there pushing his word in truth and in sincerity across the four winds in the name of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai, pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the hopeful elect, the believers, the listeners whom have came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai. All right, and what I want to get into this evening, you know, as I'm getting my steps in by the water, you know, just the price, okay, of being great. You know, the price of being great. All right. And one thing about America, you know, has pampered its citizens so much, you know, to pretty much there's a lot of people, you know, that just move around the earth with lack of drive. You know, there's so much entertainment, there's so much convenience, you know, to a lot of people have become extremely complacent, okay, within society, you know. And as we have embarked, all right, on this ministry, on the path, on the journey to salvation, one thing about it, you know, as Israelite men, this is our one opportunity to be great. You know, we have no more chances at proving ourselves to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. This is it. You know, El Zahab, you know, he always makes that point to this is our only chance, okay, to prove ourselves to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, to go all out. As the scriptures say in the book of Baruch 4, I believe verse 28, when it says, you know, as it were our mind to go astray, let us seek him 10 times more since we've been returned, you know, and since we've been allowed a second chance, allowed to be delivered, you know, from the destruction, from the judgment, you know, and not only to be delivered from judgment, but to be promoted, all right, to join heirs with Yahushua, you know, like who has the opportunity? Who is the Lord dealing with? Like, who has the Lord pulled out of darkness and brought into this marvelous light for opportunity? You know, like this is a extremely rare chance that we have in the earth, and what we have to do is have to pay the price of being great. You know, one thing about it, when you look at anything, you know, there's a lot of people that are born with skill. You know, there's a lot of people that are born with natural talent, but not everyone that has skill and talent has that drive to pay the price to be great. Because when you pay the price to be great, you know, you're going to be misunderstood most of the time. All right, you're going to be considered an outcast. Okay, your decision making is going to offend a lot of people. Okay, because people that don't have a mindset for greatness are offended at people that do, because they're going to think that you're extreme. They're going to think that you're overboard. They're going to think you're crazy. You're a fanatic. You see, hey, as we, you know, are striving for greatness, we're going to make decisions that family not going to understand. Okay, co-workers have no clue. Even, you know, brothers with women, you know, they're not going to understand every decision. They're not going to understand the way you're moving all the time, because only a few men have that vision when it comes to their greatness, man. And the Lord has put it, you know, within the men whom he has raised up at this time. You know, we just have to tap into it, you know, paying the price of being great. You're going to miss out on a lot of things. You're not going to be on the scene. You know, you want to be great, you ain't going to be on the scene a lot of time. You're going to be missing in action, okay, a lot of the time, man, because you tapped in, because we tapped in, okay? You're going to move in a way, all right, that very few understand, all right? And the only one that's going to understand is those men that are like-minded, striving for the same thing. Okay? Because at the end of the day, as men, our ultimate goal is to please Yahushua, man. You know, it's to please Yahushua with faith. Please Yahushua in our work ethic. Please Yahushua in our perseverance and our resilience in this thing, man. You know, just as Stephen, you know, the faith and the testimony that Stephen gave, you know, it made Yahushua stand up on the right hand. And we want that same reaction, you know, from Yahushua, because he's looking. You know, we got to start gauging, you know, how we move based on impressing Yahushua, based on being pleasing to Yahushua, the Israelite men. You know, and I'm saying being great comes with a sacrifice. You know, it requires a lot of time. You know, like I said, there's a lot of people that have their talent, but they don't want to pay their price for being great. Okay, because they miss out on the parties, they miss out on the women, they miss out on being on the scene, being cute, being popular, man. Okay, because being great, especially in this society, is boring to most people because it's repetitive. You know, paying the price of greatness is repetitive. Okay, paying the price of greatness is us becoming our craft, becoming joint heirs. You know, we have to really be engulfed in that, man. You know, we really have to embody that. You know, thinking like a judge, thinking like a ruler, standards like a ruler, standards like a judge, man. You know, standards like a king. You see? So every day we wake up, we got to pay that price for greatness, man. You know, whatever we put in, that's what we gonna get out. You know, 1 Corinthians 9:6. Okay, it goes into that, man. If we sow sparingly, we reap sparingly. Ain't no getting around it. Like, people are always trying to, especially in this society, everybody wants to try to find some type of gimmick, you know, some type of cheat code when it comes to being great. You know, everybody want an easy way to lose weight, easy way to gain muscles, easy way to get rich. Well, basically, it's a price you got to pay, man. You know, now, we're not saying, you know, get rich, okay, in this society. That's not the the aim, you know. We're just making an analogy, okay? Because at the end of the day, we know this is corrupted. And ultimately, when you get to a certain, you know, level in money, you know, you got to do corruptible things, you know. So this ain't to motivate, all right, to chase this world riches, man. All right. This is to provoke a mindset, okay, and making an analogy. All right, just speaking in general, you know, people want a shortcut to lose weight, a shortcut, you know, to gain muscle, shortcut, you know, to becoming rich, a shortcut to a successful business. But ultimately, you gotta pay that price, man. You know, you gotta wake up every day and put something on that. You want to be great at anything, you gotta wake up every day. You gotta put something on that. You gotta put something towards that, man. You know, we gotta be intentional. You know, like how we move, we gotta move and be intentional in how we move and whatever gift or portion of faith the Lord has bestowed on us, man. You know, we gotta tap into that, you know, and make that work, you know, for our benefit, man. You see? So at the end of the day, there ain't no shortcuts, man. It's a price at being great, man. Like, you can't shortcut studying, you can't shortcut researching, you can't shortcut taking notes, you can't shortcut, you know, going into the Hebrew, you know, practicing the Hebrew. You can't shortcut them things. You gotta pay that price, which is that time. You know, scriptures say, come by, all right, bread and wine without money. Okay, and if we're not spending money, what are we buying it with? That time. That sacrifice, man. You know, so whatever we put in, and that's what we're gonna get out, man. Each brother according to their portion, you know, in the faith, you know. But being great is a price to pay, man, and we gotta wake up willing to pay that price on a daily basis, man, as we become great, you know, within our office, man. You know, so that's the point. You know, Lord will you brothers and you few sisters edified Till next time I say shalom. Kwam Yashala. Abad Wabal DTA soon. Shalom.